say all nations and 7.9 plus billions of humans. And now this testimony, this civil justice sign-off is for the Democrat government, the Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who is a lawmaker in her entire life and also re-elected this year, right? But never bothered to fix the robocall, poverty mandate, Holocaust, Nazism, deadliest crime. Being a lawyer, being a woman, she never knows that USA nation do not have any birthright to enforce poverty for fellow mankind using the using this robocall poverty mandate Vatican Code of Abuse law. So at least on the women, she's a woman, right? So at least on the basic empathy level or humanitarian basis, she could have stood up tallest, and that she could have provided a fixation for the wrongful process, right? But she never did that. So that is a crime is all about, right? So yes, Nancy Pelosi is handcuffed, at fault mode, crime, and classified as a domestic violent, deadliest wild endangered species, and the law endangerment species, right? She comes under that category. Okay, so because of not fixing that robocall poverty mandate deadliest crime, she becomes the domestic violent category and comes under the breach of duty, intentional infliction of emotional distress, causation and injury, battery and types, then assault and types, then false imprisonment and types, trespass to land and types, and trespass to chattels. So Democrat government year 2021 Speaker of USA's Nancy Pelosi, the lawmaker, helped create a never fixed robocall poverty mandate Holocaust hell Nazism is a live proof why Democrat government created robocall poverty mandate, finance debt mandate, Holocaust Nazism, and it is almost like breaking the hands and legs of humans and just creating cripple abruptly. Don't you all think how sadistic nature of that crime as a standalone, right? And the USA government hires them, hires the people, they exploit the poverty people after all, and they say they all have to provide this robocall poverty mandate service in that entire life cycle, and then they get paid for that. So can you all see how scandal in a scandal, even this robocall service providers are also exploited because of the poverty. They never knows that just by providing that services, how much of people are undergoing through the financial crisis, and then when they are losing the finance in an injustice way, even they get paid and they go, but even those people are innocent as well. But then who are the true criminals? Not even US government, my dear fellow mankind. It is only Pope Francis, Queen Elizabeth II. Because all for the fanatic love of crown, they abuse their power. That is absolutely wrong. And they never know what they are doing, right? That is wrong after all. So that is why the civil justice must be served. So can you see how there is a difference between the gender of being a woman and being a man? A personification of a caregiving is always who, which gender? It's always forever only women, okay? Because they are double innocent. So they are the absolute heaven mode of caregivers. But then, can you all see how the women in the government are the double hell creators after all when compared to the men, right? So yes, Mitch McConnell is a man, yes, Chuck Schumer is a man, yes, President Joe Biden is a man, and yes, President Trump is a man. But then Nancy Pelosi is a woman, right? She could have stood up tallest and just slapped all of them, regardless of the genders, and provided healthy guidance in the lawmaking process, but she failed. So that is why it comes under the breach of duty. How shamelessly can she be on that job? Why? That's a secure job, right? Lifetime job. Even after her death, she will be getting the paycheck, like that job. So survival mode. must be in the job mode. So who cares? If Mitch McConnell creates hell, let him create. If Chuck Schumer creates hell, let him create. If President Trump creates hell after hell, let him create. If President Joe Biden creates hell after hell, let him create. As long as I have job, as long as I have secured job, paycheck to paycheck, who cares? That is wrong. I don't even know how the speaker, Nancy Pelosi, is able to eat in her home, in a dinner table, right? Because everything is broken, everything is scandal up front, without fixing everything, and she's providing sweet talks. Oh, there is a stimulus packing coming on the way, we are still in the talks, like that. And how many months passed, right? Nothing went through. Even the stimulus package they were telling, that never reached to the rightful people. No. Probably President Trump would have got, or President Joe Biden would have got, even Nancy Pelosi would have got. Got it? How the scandal in a scandal in a scandal process? So I would only have cane in my hand. So how to discipline all these evil women? Men will just back off when they will fear the evil men, right? And see, that is why nobody could stand up in front of Queen Elizabeth II and slap her. So that is why God created me to be born in this earth, a true woman in whole entire planet Earth. Because to handle these kind of evil women, only a true woman can slap on the face. Got it? That's the difference. Why a true woman always stands out in the crowd. Right? Because a true woman always a personification of a cleanest love. Excellent caregiver. Perfect. Flawless. Conditional. Without expectation. That kind of a motherly love. Right? Like it's a unconditional love. So, yes. When I am going to put Nancy Pelosi on the justice weighing machine one side and Queen Elizabeth II on the justice weighing machine on the other side, both of them are same in the weighing machine. Got it? On the evil mode. Because Queen Elizabeth II only created Robocall poverty mandate process model. But Queen Elizabeth went to law school, right? Or I don't know whether she's a lawyer or whatever. I do not want to get into that details, right? But she's a lawmaker. So at least what she should have done, she should have fixed that, right? Because the people, once when they are in the financial stress mode, it's too much of a hell, right? But they wanted that sufferings, and she's a sadistic person. Is she a woman? Is she a human after all, right? You all keep your hands on your heart and tell me. For how many long years she's been lawmaker, and all in the name of democracy. How sweetest talk she talks, right? Even same like Queen Elizabeth II only. When they talk very sweet talks. And they all have that small, the thin voice, right? A soft voice. Like Elizabeth Warren, Nancy Pelosi, all these people have small, soft voice. But take me, I have a bass voice, authoritative voice. Even if I talk in a normal way, it looks as if I am shouting more. It's always like that. People always mistake me, right? So, anyways, the civil justice must be served, and Nancy Pelosi must know what is to be human always. And if Nancy Pelosi don't know what is woman, it's not my problem. Right? I do not have any time to go and educate Nancy Pelosi. See, Nancy Pelosi, you should know what is woman, what is being a woman, like that. No, I do not have time for that. So either Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of USA, should say to me, to the world, whether Nancy Pelosi knows what is Holy Bible or don't know what is Holy Bible. And Nancy Pelosi should say whether she knows what is woman, or Nancy Pelosi should say, don't know what is woman, never heard of the word woman. Either way, I'm winning the case. Right? So, if at all she is a true woman, she would have immediately fixed that injustice. But she never did that, and that proves that she is evil in upfront. So the evil is more, meaning if I'm going to put weighing justice and I'm placing all Mitch McConnell, Chuck Schumer, Joe Biden, President Joe Biden, and Trump, the evil is highest only for Nancy Pelosi, not even for the vice presidents. But so, okay, even on the vice president's level, who becomes more evil? Kamala Harris, because women, right? Because a double innocent women must be the wisest enough to provide the justice, but they were not able to provide the justice. That itself is a proof that how and why, everything. Nobody have to explain anything. Okay, so Democrat government year of 2021, Speaker of USA Nancy Pelosi, the lawmaker, hell creator, never fixed robocall poverty mandate, Holocaust, hell, Nazism, is a live proof why Democrat government created robocall poverty mandate, finance debt mandate, Holocaust, Nazism, and proved why Democrat government is hell creators, same as Republic government, however in different avatars as in the name of democracy. Creating hell is another deadliest crime as of February 4th of 2021. Okay, then Democrat government is Holocaust Nazism organization, hell creators, poverty creators is proved because Democrat government in the name of democracy only created robocall poverty mandate, finance disability mandate, Holocaust Nazism with fatal negligence of USA, and it is a deadliest crime to enforce mandate poverty for mankind and enjoy suffering for mankind is also a deadliest crime. It's a disability. It's a leprosy disability infection. So it is classified as a leprosy type of disability. So yes, Nancy Pelosi of United States of America, the speaker, is a leprosy patient after all. She's a disabled patient. So why would US even bother to provide a disabled person as a leader, as a speaker? That proves how pathetic state the US nation is and does not have any excellent leader to lead and guide US in the rightful way, right? So that means Speaker of the USA has a more authoritative tasks, but this Nancy Pelosi being evil, she just misguided the USA operations. That is another standalone crime, and she has to pay the price for that. And I will say, just go to the jail, just be there. I will step in. Once when I start to lead USA, I will provide the bailout process because the crime is deadliest. It supersedes everything. Labor, man hours labor, everything became vain just because of the crime never got fixed, which could have saved how much of dollars, and that too would have created a lot of revenue for USA. And they purposefully left that in fooling USA that will create revenue, but in fact it was creating only trillions and trillions dollars of deficit just by only mandating robocall programs alone. So who will pay for the damages done? Can Nancy Pelosi pay for the damages? See, I can even provide a tit-for-tat civil justice, and I can ask USA government, please make Nancy Pelosi unemployed, have her be on the stress of the finance crisis, and be on the queue for the welfare, like that. Means she will die immediately. I'm absolutely positive on that, because these people are the highest, wealthiest, richest people. They cannot handle the moment when the bank accounts are freezed and when they do not have any money to spend. They will die. So they don't know how the word called poverty. So that is how the pathetic state the USA government, and it is a display of how everything is broken in pieces. You name Republican government, that is broken in pieces. Democrat government, that is broken in pieces. Why? See, she's being speaker, right? She should have guided that USA should have only one government. That itself, the foundation itself is wrong. Everything is wrong. So as of today, Democrat government is Holocaust Nazism organization, hell creators, poverty creators is proved by I am Vethapriya, PROSE, true civil lawyer, true civil doctor, and true civil supreme judge. Yes, USA must sign off the job offer immediately to me. Yes, USA have to pay lots of salaries to me because I'm displaying the USA government errors with all live proofs. When Nancy Pelosi is destroying national operations, is able to be in the job and also getting the salary, why on the earth USA cannot even pay me the salary when I am displaying in a healthy way and I am also asking in the rightful salary, right? I am displaying the USA government errors and I am asking for the salary. Please pay me the salary. So that is the rightful one only I am asking. All according to the Holy Bible guidelines only I am asking. So, I, Vethapriya, PROSE proved Republic government and Democrat government is classified as wild endangered species, law endangered species, humane endangered species, right? And Roman pop-up, and they are all versions and phases of Pope Francis, that is as in Roman province Jesuit Satan organization versions, and classified as law endangerment species and disqualified to be government of USA because being lawmakers, governments of USA with fatal negligence never fixed the Robocall poverty mandate, and it is deadliest crime. And USA nation, Democrat government and Republic government is at fault, found guilty in all counts of Pope Francis, Roman province Jesuits, Satan organizations in USA.SO. Civil justice as of February 4th of 2021 is CITIBANK-CEO of USA should pay off my debt in full, that is $10,210.38. And Citibank CEO as of today must direct deposit tax-free $4,500 to my bank account is in less than 1 second now. Then Republic government, Democrat government, there again typo error, but it's okay. Be aware that it is all one and the same but in different versions, okay? So I'm still saying the correct version for the civil justice. The Democrat government of the year 2021, USA Speaker Nancy Pelosi of USA should sign off tax-free $4,500 direct deposit to my bank account in next 1 second. And Pope Francis signs off tax-free $1 billion direct deposit to my bank account. And I, Vethapriya, PROSE, true civil lawyer, true civil doctor, true civil supreme judge, Native Indian tribe, Israelite tribe, Christian Jew of Israel, Judah, Jerusalem, true owner of USA, should be the interim leader of USA effective now, and President Joe Biden must resign now, and Pope Francis must resign now, and I should be the Vatican leader now, and I, Vethapriya, should be the Supreme Chief Judge of USA and all nations now, and I, Vethapriya, should be Family Law Supreme Civil Judge for all nations now, and United States of America should pay tax-free $50,000 trillion to each civilian times 7.9 plus billions of humans worldwide daily forever. For it is United States of America only created deadliest robocall poverty mandate hell Holocaust Nazism crime. It is crime, right? So according to the true Christianity, the civilians do not have any birthright. National governments do not have any birthright to enforce poverty for mankind. But what does the foolish broken USA government are doing, both the Republican government and both the Democrat government are doing? They are enforcing poverty for the mankind, and that is deadliest crime, and that needs to be addressed, and civil justice must be signed off. And yes, for all the root causes identified and traced where? Only to Vatican, Pope Francis. Only. He is the hell creator of all this, right? So that we are all on the same page on that part. So thank you all for your time. Take care. Bye now.